Capricorn, this is Just with your January 13th, 2020 weekly reading. Hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. Happy New Year, Capricorn. For those of you who are interested, I completed the 2020 Tarot Yearly Reading, and it's in the description box below. Click the link and you can see the whole full reading for your yearly if you're interested in that. We're also going to do an extended love reading after this video. So once you finish, if any of you are interested, click the link to the extended love portion, and we're going to dive really deep into the love portion for you singles and couples. We're going to look past this week and we're going to look into the months ahead. It also gives all the details of what we focus on. So again, click the description box below. You can get that information as well. Now, Capricorns. At first, when I was putting down this spread, I said, what the hell is going on with Capricorns? And just so you know, everyone's kind of dealing with a liar, cheater, and a thief. Hopefully it's not any of you. But yeah, there's a lot of lying and cheating and deceptive behavior going on right now. Capricorn. I'm trying to think. We're not in Libra season. We're not in Aries season. We're in your season. And I think some things are in Aquarius. I'm not sure. So yeah, I don't know what the astrological theme around all the lies are, but you're no different. You are dealing with, and some of you have a liar, cheat, and a thief roaming about in your midst. So be very careful about what you hear, what you commit to, what you communicate with others, because this is just not the time to believe people. Please be ethically sound, as I'm telling all signs, because it will be difficult to kind of get away with things as well, I do feel. And for some of you, when it comes to home life, some of you could be supporting someone who's having a difficult time. Okay, I see a loss here clearly. So some of you, there could be a physical loss. My condolences if that's the case. It could be also material loss. So someone could lose a contract, lose a job. It could be some form of a loss that has happened. And it's difficult for someone to just recover. So I do feel like there's going to be either you having to be sensitive and be there for someone in their time of need, or vice versa. If you're going through that, someone's there. For some reason, when I first put the spread down, I felt this imminent loneliness, like someone just feels alone. And, it's kind of that feeling when it's Christmas or Thanksgiving, and someone who probably is really far from family or don't have anyone in their life, they really get depressed. I feel like some of you Capricorns are having a very, what's the word I want to use? A very somber but sobering birthday. Like, you may look at it like, wow, like almost like you don't have anyone. For some of you could be feeling that way, but that's changed. I mean, if you're putting yourself out there, right? Some of you do have some people around you, but you may be having a bit of a somber birthday for some of you, if this is your birthday week. Also, I've picked up very, very strongly that some of you are not sure about something or someone in your life, but you're not necessarily being honest with yourself. So it's hard for you to kind of be honest with someone. You really don't know exactly how you feel about a situation. Some of you may feel really stuck. Some of you may have someone in your life that you have to care for, that you have to be there for. And it's like, you don't really want to do it, but it's almost like you kind of have to do it. And you feel trapped. There's an element of feeling trapped and stuck in something, that you may feel you're obligated, some obligation to this thing for some of you, okay? Work life, you're moving right along. If you are working a job, obviously, or if your business, you're moving right along. And some of you may be doing okay for yourself, so you can turn down work, right? And you're happy about that. You're able to kind of set your own boundaries and perimeters as you see fit now that you've established yourself to some degree. So that's good. Good on you. I feel like some of you do what you do well, and you are getting a lot of attention, but you may have recently received some negative attention. If that's been the case, if there's been negative attention coming your way and you've been stressing and worrying, like, why am I being treated this way? Why are people, and you've not been 100% seeing what part you played in it. And then you kind of have shut down. This is a great opportunity to wrong rights, right? And to win back the hearts of other people, or for people to kind of forgive and forget, that type of thing. I do feel like if you've been feeling like negative, a lot of negative attention has come your way, that Jupiter is probably going to be helping you quite a bit. And now things are more positive. People are a little bit more, yeah, they're receiving you in a more positive way. So that's good. Now, all may not be, excuse me, all may not be forgiven on your end. So if people did you wrong in the past, excuse me, hard time to communicate, yes, for some of you. But if people have done you wrong in the past, you may not be forgiving everyone. Yeah. But I do see apologies. I do see things literally turning over. So Capricorns, if people have done you wrong, now I'm not saying wrong, right? Some things are unforgivable in the sense of you could forgive them and say, yes, I forgive you, but that doesn't mean I want you in my life anymore. So maybe that, like you're accepting someone's apology. Yes. Okay, fine. But you're not still sure if you're ready to completely forgive and forget. That's the thing. You're not so sure about that. You may even have to deal with people now that you would choose not to, like you don't want to, but it's like, let me, let me do what's right. But I'm not really sure 100% how this is all going to work out. That's what I'm saying for this particular week. When it comes to, right. So that's kind of what I'm saying. And you're going to need a minute to get all of your emotions clear and to get more information on the situation before you can make a complete decision. Because one thing about earth signs, specifically Capricorn and Tauruses, right? Not so much Virgos because they are a mutable sign and they are subject to change. But Tauruses and Capricorns, like when you say it, you pretty much settle in with it. Especially Tauruses, with Capricorns, you two kind of have that as well. So before you come to a complete conclusion, there's going to be like, let me make sure I'm clear about this. Okay. Some of you have been really worrying yourself and stressing yourself really about someone who's not been very honest, or about a lie that you may be aware of. Like, someone's been lying to you. You haven't told them. You know that they're lying, but you haven't said anything about it. And they just think that, oh, everything is fine with us and we're great and all that. And you're just letting it go like, yeah, you are right. Okay. Yeah. But, and some of you are like, do you love this person, Capricorn? Come on now. Do you love someone? Are you just going through the motions? Does it look right? Does it look right for you? Like, they're good on paper. Together we can be ... But is your heart in it? Are you lying to yourself? Is your heart in it? Some of you may realize that someone is not over someone from their past. And it's been hard for them to fully love you because, well, they're not able to get over a past love, right? It could be guilt. It could be, whatever. But there is a sense of defensiveness here. So it's kind of seeing a situation, really pulling back the layers and really realizing who you're dealing with or who you are is this week's theme. And not necessarily being ready to deal with it at all. Whether it be it's your stuff you're dealing with or someone else is like just not either physically not able or just not ready to deal with it. But slowly but surely becoming so aware of what's going on here. Now, love, okay? Also, I want to back up and say someone may have created a problem in the household. Let's go to some of you Capricorn couples in love relationships. Some of you may have brought drama into the home. And although there is a passing of it, right? Like we're doing the work, we're taking it one step at a time, we're getting back on track. There, and I said this for another sign, or maybe even a few. There's someone else is still not 100% there. Someone is still very much like there was for some of you it was a third party situation, right? And one person was chosen, or there was just by default. Now there's just two people. But the person that is left out is wounded, right? And I feel like the two people that's left together, one of them is still looking at that third person that's no longer in the relationship. They still feel like they need their forgiveness, or they want to know that they're okay. Meanwhile, the other person that they're with is fine. They're like, we're fine and was glad that that's done. We're going to be okay now. But it's not so simple. It's only have gotten a little bit more complicated, but someone's not being honest about it. So there's like all these little lies that's going on, and somebody's trying to cover all of this shit with like love and foreverness and affection, and we love each other. But it's like, okay, that's great, but yes, take off the layer, that uncover that. Do you see all this shit underneath here? It's that type of thing. It's like, do you see all of this underneath here? You've got to address it. So it's kind of like having to do some cleanup work before love can really be the focus, if that makes any sense. And I just keep getting like somebody is lying about their love for another person. They're claiming that they love them, but deep down inside it's not true. Like, and they know it. They know it. They're gonna keep it to themselves, but they know they don't really love this person. But they pretend pretty good, pretty well. That being said, that's a couple for some of you couples. Others of you, I feel like you may feel like your mate is all focused on themselves, have a lot going on, and they may have to kind of leave home, leave the house, and always on the go, that sort of thing. And you miss them. You want this more traditional way of existing in your relationship, in your marriage, but that's probably not the person that you've married. And I just keep getting like keeping it to yourself. Everything, it's a lot of keeping stuff to people, keeping it to yourself, not wanting to rock the boat, not wanting to disrupt, the situation. But internally, it's disrupting you, right? So it's going to need to be addressed. And I'm going to give you a heads up. Mars is going into Aries retrograde in, I think, August or September. So if you don't try to work out these kinks, then shit is going to get out of control around that time. So I would say address it. Address it. First, you're going to have to settle it with yourself, because there's some settling with self that needs to happen here. Singles. And I have to say, someone may be proposing, someone may be trying to apologize. It's couples again. Someone may be trying to apologize and just again smooth out the kinks. We can do this. We have faith. Have faith. It can work out. Don't get stuck there. We can work this out. Talk to me. Come on, open up. I love you. You love me. Come on, stop this. We can make it work. Well, do you need a little bit of time? Take a little bit of time. But we can work this out. And someone's just like, It's just that, that type of thing. Kind of what I'm getting. And it may take another 2 weeks or 2 months before someone can get there, whether it's going to be a yay or a nay. Now, single Capricorns, some of you are just saying, you know what, it's like that thing when it's like in sports and it's like boop, like the what do you call it, the whistle blow, boop, like timeout. I'm getting off the field. I'm exiting stage left. Some of you just like, I'm out of the game. Listen, I can't stop thinking about this person. Yes, they were a liar, thief, and a cheater and everything like that. Or maybe I was. Okay, fine, sue me. I did bad things and bad me. But damn it, I still love them, and I can't get my mind off of this person. And I'm kind of stuck and trapped in this. And, life hasn't been the same since we haven't been together. I've not been the same since this person's been in my life. There could be someone that maybe be vying for my attention and my love. But hell, right now, it's like I just still can't get over this person. And for some of you, now this could go vice versa. Somebody could be treating you this way. Someone could 100% be doing this to you. But I feel whoever this is, they're going to reach out. They're going to have to, because it's on them very strongly. Someone's always thinking about this love connection. That is that. But if you're entertaining or being entertained by someone, they're not telling that person. Somebody's lying and like not telling someone that they're getting to know while they're still hung up on another person, maybe trying to reach out to this person. But I don't feel like that's going to work out. But we'll see down the line. Like I said, I'm just speaking for this week. There may be still silence. So if someone is reaching out to the other person, they're still like, don't know about that. Trying to get into something now, single Capricorns, I don't know about that, because you're not 100% over past. You may not even want someone from your past, but you may still be stuck in what you went through in your past. And all those, this person, for all intents and purposes, they may be completely different. And in your life to truly bring you out of that place. But it's, jury's still not out on whether or not you're going to give in and say, yes, okay, I will. Yes, I am. Someone could be, stalking the hell out of another person, or just really trying their best to get out of this place where they can trust again. But, easier said than done. It's one of those things. Easier said than done. But I mean, for some of you who are putting yourself out there and at least allowing yourself to be entertained by someone, you definitely may have just what you've been wishing for. It's just, are you ready? Are you ready? That's the question, Capricorn singles. If you're allowing love in, are you ready? A lot of you guys are not ready, and hell, not even allowing it to come in. So even when it seems to show up, no, nope. And it could be like, that could be your husband, that could be your wife, this person could be, but to you, it's just it's just this person, that person, it doesn't even compute to you that these people could be something real. So some of you just not ready. But in the extended, we're going to look really deep into this relationship and find out what the hell is going on here and what's going to happen past this week, because, well, there's a lot to unpack in your love relationship, Capricorn. But there is some dreams coming true here for some of you. There is dreams coming true. It's just someone has yet to deal with their truth, right? And it's kind of like, I want to tag this the truth, because there's something about truth that's not 100% being dealt with. But then again, get in line. Everyone's dealing with it this week. That's what I have for you guys. Again, if you want that extended love portion, click the link into the description box. It explains all of what we focus on. And we'll finish up here. If you would like to share, please do so in the comment section below. If you want something personal with me, click the link to my website and you can set something up for yourself. If you are new to this channel, welcome and subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Capricorn.